Hey guys, SK here, back with another Clash Royale video. Hope you guys are all doing well. In today's video, I'm going to be pushing on Path of Legends and Ultimate Champion League, going for about top 2,000, top 1,500 in the world to start my ladder push formally. So I'm on my legendary pop account. I decided to push this account this season, and I'm at about 2,300 rating points right now, which puts me at about top 6,000 in the world. Nothing too special, I think. But I'm going to try and get up there slowly but surely. We see a very aggressive early graveyard, but as you can see, the Knight's actually going to get some good chip in the left as well, because he just ignores it. That's like 1,000 damage, so honestly not too bad, the Knight plus the poison, and graveyard first match, I guess. But yeah, I was playing with P.E.K.K.A cycle, and I decided, I was getting countered so much. I made a post about it on my community tab, you might have seen it, where I was like, oh, I'm having so much fun. I faced, what was it, like Giant Graveyard. I faced a bunch of other counters, like Goblin, Giant, Lightning, just the most atrociously terrible matchups for Xbow that you can imagine. So I was like, you know what, there is a better Xbow Cycle version out there. I'm just going to switch to it because I am versatile enough to play different versions of Xbow and variants. Like, I understand the archetype pretty well, and I just don't want to be at a disadvantage against all this nonsense in the meta. So we are playing BomberBow. This is the, in my opinion, current best version of Xbow Cycle. Actually going to commit to this Fisherman. Goes for Fisher Poison. He's at 0 elixir right now. Going to catch the Barbarel as well with my E-Spirit. And that was a really good punish by me because Phoenix was 4 elixir down the drain. As you can see, you can ignore a full Phoenix and the Dagger Duchess will counter it. So kind of the point of that Xbow as well was to force the elixir out to the point where I can just get a free +4 on that Phoenix by ignoring it. And it worked out very well. Also because I think I outcycled the Knight that he had. So that was just really nice. I'm going to pre-Tesla over in the corner, I guess, because he's playing Mortar. I just want to kind of cover that. And he is down, wow, a lot of elixir, I guess. Or is he just leaking? Like, did he give up? I mean, I wouldn't blame him for giving up. I mean, this game is pretty much over, but yeah, I guess he gave up, guys. So, very nice first one of the video. I'll see you in the next one. Alright, guys, very nice first win of the video against a weird Mortar Graveyard deck. And as I said, this deck just has so much potential. So the substitutions that we have Bomber instead of Archers, we have Poison instead of Fireball, and we have Electro Spirit instead of Ice Spirit. So the reasons for these, Bomber is the biggest change, I would say, and the reason for that is just because Archers are so weak in the meta. I'd honestly say they're like a bottom 10 card in the game right now. Like, I'm not even joking, in the meta at least. Like, Archers are so bad. I'm not talking about Evo Archers, I'm talking about normal Archers. And you have to remember, in order to play your Evo Archers, you have to play 2 pairs, 2 cycles of normal Archers first, and they are just so bad. So that's why, the reason that they're so bad as well is because Arrows is literally everywhere in the meta right now. Of course, we face Giant Pump, but I actually am not too concerned about Giant Pump right now, since I am playing a better version, I feel. Goes for the really aggressive Bomber. I'm just going to go Log plus E-Spirit. This is the reason we're playing Electro Spirit. So, number 1, it's so good against, like, Bomber especially. Like a Bomber tank 4 by something. You can just Log plus E-Spirit, and that'll actually full counter it. That's like a great interaction, as you saw just now. Number 2, it helps with Graveyard, I guess, although Graveyard's really not much of a concern in the meta. It also does help with Bats, and all these stupid toxic Giant decks usually run Night Witch to give them Bats as well. So I think just that's the reason we're playing with the E-Spirit. Of course, this guy's just going to keep spamming Pump and Giant the back. Not much I can do. Like, this is literally the playstyle of Giant. It's so brainless in my humble opinion. But I mean, you just have to deal with it. I'm going to show you guys a fun little trick right now. Going to log this Giant back to make the Phoenix go in front. That way the tower will target that, and I can like take that out, because that would be way more valuable than having the tower get on the Giant. Then I'll go Knight for the Egg, Evo Bomber to splash everything, and thankfully that Eggsy's not on my tower. If it was, I would have taken maybe like 1,000 off of that sequence, but instead, going to take absolutely nothing, and I can Expo the bridge at 6, because he's not back to Giant yet. At least I'm quite sure he's not. Swear to God if he is. Oh my God, okay. I really underestimated his cycle, dude, and like, wow. I'm just going to Tesla, I suppose. I mean, I'm not really sure what else to do. Yeah, we just Tesla, I guess. And, I mean, we're not really down. Like, we're down a bit of damage in the left. I think one was like an Evo Bomber hit on the tower. But otherwise, we're chilling. I think this kind of matchup is pretty winnable, because we should be fine with the Bomber especially. Bomber is, again, one of the biggest changes. Also, we did outcycle the Giant. That's why I went for the Expo right there. I'm going to give him sarcastic well played, because I really don't like Giant players right now, guys. It's nothing too personal against the person. It's just I hate this deck so much. Going to go for the E-Spirit plus Log. Okay, that does not work out, unfortunately. The E-Spirit looks like it kind of died to whatever he played. But it'll activate King off this Bomber, then poison the pump. That was a beautiful sequence, guys. We are going to get an activated King now, and that's going to help for the rest of the match. So I am feeling really confident about this now. I mean, it's still super annoying, but I'll show you guys right now as well why I'm playing Bomber, because it's a mini win con in its own right. It's going to go Bomber the bridge right now. He does actually go for a good Executioner, so that's going to shut me down. But you'll see if he didn't get that down, that would have been either a single or a double bounce on his tower, and that would have been at least like 300 plus damage. So you don't even need an Expo to lock on with this deck. You can literally win just with Evo Bomber. And so if you guys are like complaining about this version, like, oh, it's so toxic, it's broken, then I do apologize. It is. Wait, what? P.E.K.K.A? Are you kidding me? Okay, I'm completely lost right now. I'm just going to Expo to punish that, and he has a giant. Dude, what is this deck? Like, this is what the stupid meta has come to, dude. Everyone is abusing Giant. Pretty much the most broken card in the game right now. I guess that's not true. There's like Bomber and there's a Dagger Duchess, but it's like a top 5 broken card. And then people are playing P.E.K.K.A in Giant decks to counter other Giant decks. That's how stupid this thing is, man. I can't believe it. I'm just going to go for my low Tesla, double stack my Teslas. Log. I think this should be an okay defense, especially with that King coming in so clutch right there. I'll go Scallies too. Does go for the Bomber NATO. Terrible play though, honestly, because it doesn't even work out. I'll just get back to my Log and kill that Bomber. Back to a Tesla as well. Evo Tesla putting in work. Gonna stun everything, and the Bomber's gonna get some nice chip. It's also super good on defense, as you can see. Like, Bomber is just such a good card, and we're going to kill that Exe. Going to E-Spirit to predict something. Okay, he does get the Giant down, but I can still kind of protect this a little bit. Like, I'll go like this. I'll Log. I'll Expo on the left now. He's kind of getting overwhelmed. I'll Knight to predict an Exe, maybe. Okay, we caught him. Bomber as well to DPS. That's a lock right there. Beautiful. L Tesla too. He does go for the Bomber. Okay. Tesla was a bit bad, I guess. Okay, that was not a good Tesla. Oh, that's so much damage. Oh my god, the Evo's happened. Like, that's 4 Bomber hits on my tower. I have to get back to a Tesla. I can't choke right now. Hold up. I have to Log to kill the Bomber, and then I just have to stall and I win. Okay, I think I'm fine. I'm just going to poison to be safe and get, like... Okay, he's BMing. He's saying thanks. I'm going to BM back because, you know, I despise, like, this Giant deck. I think it's really unhealthy for the game. I don't know why he's BMing. Like, the dude literally, like, spam pumps and single. Like, this playstyle, you cannot convince me it takes skill. I'm sorry. This Giant deck is one of the lowest skill decks in a long time. So I'll take that win. Beautiful win. We are slowly getting up there. Another good win. Alright guys, we are top 2.6k as you can see, so I'm kind of getting up there. I guess I wasn't like top 6k like I thought. I think that was when I made my initial ladder push video with 3.0. Getting how to get top 10,000, I think it was called. But now we're going to be getting closer to top 2k, which is my goal. I'm going to like kind of do my pushes in increments. So I'm going to go for top 2k first, then 1.5k-ish, then 1k, then I'll go higher in the 1k once I'm there. Like, I'll go for top 500, something like that. Gonna expo opposite. Oh god, El Patron, and we see arrows, bowler. Yup, I knew it, guys. It's gonna be Giant Graveyard. Really stupid. And look at this. This is why Giant is so broken. Are you guys seeing this right now? That Tesla would always defend a Giant before the Giant buff, where it got that range buff, but now it doesn't even defend that Giant. Like, it's so stupid. It outranges buildings. Like, I don't know what to say, man. It's just ridiculous. But we are gonna get a nice defense. I'll just E-Spirit to kite this bowler into my Tesla. And I mean, I am tilted because I lost to Giant so much, but honestly guys, I'm on like a 10-game win streak right now. I'm not even joking. Like, I'm actually doing pretty well. I'm gonna go Expo, pretty aggressive, but I kind of want to, and then I'll Bomber for the bowler and Log. That'll like line up on the Zappies too, I believe. Log as well, maybe get the lineup. Beautiful. Okay, it doesn't line up, unfortunately, so we're not gonna get a lock here. In hindsight, I should have gone E-Spirit for those Zappies. I would have gotten like a mini lock. But I thought like the Bomber would splash them, you know. But it's okay. We're like trying our best. So this is obviously Giant Graveyard. You'll see that I have the poison. I forgot to speak on that, but poison is in here because it's just broken. Like, straight up, it's just broken. There's not much else to say. It's literally just a better fireball in every single way. It does more damage. It slows. Like, it's just insane, and it's really good against pump as well, because obviously if they pump, you can just go for, you know, the poison. You're going to take a few skeleton stabs, but otherwise pretty good defense on the graveyard. E-Spirit is very nice, as you saw. So, like, you got a Knight, you got an E-Spirit, and a Log. You can defend a tank for a graveyard kind of well. So, going to Bomber in the right, I suppose. I kind of want to go in. I have an Evo Tesla. Like, I'm kind of feeling this. Yeah, I'm going to Tesla first, I guess, but I'm gonna break through. Like, I'm telling you guys right now, I'm gonna break through. So I'm gonna go in right now. He just wasted his bowler. He has to go Giant. That's fine. I'll like sack the Expo. I'll defend it a bit, but like I'll accept that it's dead. You know, he has his Evo Archers. I'll poison that. So again, here, look at this value. Like, it'll kill the archers, it'll slow down the bowler. Just get so much value. Like, Fireball would never do that. Gonna log, and we actually did force the Zappies out. That's kind of crazy. I can go in again, and I can actually maybe get a bomber lineup on his tower this time. I'm gonna... Oh, goes Barbs. That's a bomber lineup, guys. That's gonna be at least 1 on the tower. So that's 1 right there. As you can see, maybe 2. Okay, we don't get 2, unfortunately, but we still got 1. And that's like 334 damage right there. So that is a pretty good like amount of chip. That's like a baby Expo lock right there. I'm gonna DPS down this giant. Expo again in the left because he might not expect it. He might like predict something in the right. So this dual lane pressure is like what I'm all about. Gonna go for the bomber plus log to kill all of this. He was forced to go for the barbs, which is beautiful. Forced to go arrows as well. I'll go skellies to protect and also cycle back to my Expo. Then I'll Expo as soon as I can in the right, especially because he went archers. Like that was super aggressive. I'll go knight to predict a bowler. Okay, we got him. I can go bomber to line up on the tower maybe, and then log as well to reset. And keep my Expo alive. Oh, that was such a good log, guys. Look at that. And the bowler's not on. We get a lock. Oh, this is so clean. It's actually so clean. We're getting a lock. And now we basically won. So, yeah. Again, if you guys do get upset by BM, I apologize. But I am just not a fan of this meta whatsoever. Like, I'll be honest with you. I am really just not. So... yeah, it goes Archer's predicting an Expo. I don't know why he thought it would be aggressive. I have absolutely no reason to be super aggressive right now because I've gotten such a big lead. I'm actually going to defensive Expo. I'm not even going to go in because now I can just like stall until overtime and I can pretty much just chill. So we're going to go for the Tesla in a second once this one dies. I'm actually going to poison on defense. Don't even need to Tesla because I have the poison down. And then I can cycle back to another poison for this next graveyard. Like, I'm already 2 cards away from the poison. Like, this is so strong. Look at this deck, dude. Like, especially with a fast cycle deck, poison is so broken. I'm gonna poison that. Like, Evo Archers. Goodbye, get off the board. He's gonna go Giant Graveyard because I poison, but I can get back to 1, I assure you guys. So I'm gonna go Knight, gonna log for the Graveyard. I'm just gonna poison, honestly. Like, it's a bit aggressive. I mean, it's a bit, like, expensive. It's not aggressive. It's, like, over-defending, if anything. But, like, what harm will I, like, take from that, you know? I'm just gonna full defend it. Already, like, 2 off of poison, so I'm gonna go Knight plus Bomber. Already back to the poison right there. Beautiful. We go log, we poison the graveyard, and we're still going to take a bit of chip because the graveyard is broken. Like, it still gets damaged through poison, but not much more than like 1 or 2 hits, honestly. So yeah, we take 2 hits from that entire graveyard. So we got a great win against Giant Graveyard, guys. Let's go. We just beat 2 Giant decks in a row. So Giant is super broken right now. I despise it. Again, I despise it with every fiber of my being. I am like so against Giant, dude, but it is what it is. You have to deal with the meta. I'm on a win streak though, guys. I've won like 10, 11, 12 in a row now or something like that. Something crazy. Like, I have not lost since the switch to this deck, so that's a great feeling. Top 2.5k. Alright, guys, into our next match for 2.4k. I'm going to stop at 2,500 rating points. So, going to go for an undefeated push. Started at 2,300, so I'm going to need like 7 wins, I think, to get there. And as I said, I was at like 7 or 8 straight wins before starting this push, so I'll end up at like 15 straight wins if this is successful. I'll go Skellies plus E-Spirit to protect this, and he's forced to Fireball, and he actually can't even do anything now because this Duchess solos an I-Drag. Look at how broken that is, man. Like, I think she doesn't solo an I-Drag if the I-Drag took no hits before, but it took literally just an E-Spirit, and it died, so that's kind of wild. I-Drag plus Fireball. This is most likely a Lava Hound. There's the Lava Hound. I'm actually just going to go for the Bomber, cycle to my Expo, and then just Expo. I think this matchup is not amazing because I literally only have Tesla as my air defense. I have no air defense other than Tesla, and I'm also kind of unable to defend well once he builds like huge pushes because Duchess is so weak against Lava Hound. Like, once she's at 0 daggers and they start overwhelming you, it's just not a good sign. But I'll try my best to defend, so I'll show you guys a trick here. Target the I-Drag first, support troops, important to take out first. Poison on defense, E-Spirit to clean up on all the pups, and then I can just go for a Knight for these pups that are about to spawn. I meant Skeleton Dragons when I said pups just now, by the way, and I think we'll be fine. Yeah, we are fine. Goes for a Loon, but I can Tesla, like, just barely in time. I think I'll take maybe 1 hit off the Loon. That's really not a big deal. We'll kill the pup. We'll get this on the Loon. I could have played it a bit more to the right, but I didn't want to risk losing the entire game. Yeah, I'll take 2 hits, I think, from this Loon. Wait, maybe 1? Please kill it? Okay, 2 hits. Bit rough, but honestly can't complain about that sequence. Like, we are still up damage, and he went Lava when I had, like, nothing good in hand. My cycle was so atrocious, so I really can't complain about that, actually. I think I'll just cycle a Bomber in the back, get back to my Evo Bomber, and I can go win now. He goes for the Lava Hound. He might go Evo Bomber, so I'll show you guys the trick again. He goes Evo Bomber. I'll E-Spirit plus Log. Yep, reacting perfectly in time. Only going to take one hit if you react fast enough. And that's going to be a dead Bomber. And that's the beauty of running E-Spirit in this deck. You can just get those interactions. I'm going to Poison on defense in a second here. Once the Loon goes a bit in front, Tesla should target it first. Perfect. Misses the Tesla with the Fireball. Even more perfect. Goes Fireball plus Evo Zap, but I'm already back to another Zap myself. Or a Tesla, rather. I guess that's a Zap in some way, but Poison as well. Really clean defense. That's going to be GG's, guys. Like, he's not going to break through. He's back to a Loon, I think, so we might go, like, Loon and 1 or 2 cards. Yep, but I'll just literally cycle a Log to get back to my Tesla and play a Tesla. Yep, exactly. He Fireballs, so I'm not going to let him get away with this. Just going to get my Tesla down, and that's going to be a perfect defense. So beautiful stuff, guys. Lava Hound is the kind of matchup where you just have to play well. Like, I don't know much else to say. You just have to, like, know how to play it with your Expos, know how to defend the troops without having much air defense. It does come down to skill quite a bit, but I'm really happy I was able to win that one. Poison's also really helpful against Lava Hound, like, much better than Fireball for sure. So I was really happy about that as well. So that's going to be another nice win. For 24-24, great number. We can't stop here, though. We're going for top 2K. Alright, guys, so in our match against first Noah, this is the game for 2.45, so I'm 3 off 2.5K now, I want to say. Honestly, been a good push so far. That's like 4 straight wins, 4 early wins. Just gonna Knight to match his Knight. See what we can do right now. So, okay, Skelly Drags. I'm just gonna Poison that straight up, honestly. Like, I don't know what deck this is, but I can't really say no to that, especially because I literally have no air defense in this deck, so taking a Poison of that value is essentially necessary. Like, I can't really do much else about the Skelly Drags. Goes for the Lumberjack. Oh, I know what this is. This is Golem, right? Because no other deck would have Knight, Lumberjack. Yeah, I'm going to Expo with this Bomber because he goes Pump. I unfortunately don't have a choice. I'd obviously much rather Poison that, but I would have had to cycle Log plus Skellies, then Poison. That would have been like a -4 trade on the Pump, actually. So, can't really be having that. Gonna Skellies to pressure with this Knight. It's actually a good play because I'm trying to advance my cycle as well. And I can actually Bomber on this Knight right now. Show you guys the value of the Evo Bomber right here. Maybe get a double bounce. That would be pretty nice. So let me go for that. Bomber. And can we get the double? We don't. Okay, but we'll still get 2 hits on the tower, I think. Okay, only 1. Still, though, that's worth it. Like, that is forcing out the Skelly Drags. I think I have to Tesla. Okay, this is really bad. I don't like this play at all, but I think that's too much damage to take. I hope I don't regret that, to be honest. Oh, I'm going to regret that. I'm going to have to Poison this one. And now he's going to Golem. And I might have lost the game, guys. That Tesla was actually bad. What I should have done is I should have logged to kill the Knight. Then the Duchess would have targeted the Skelly Drag. Yeah, the Tesla. Oh, God. Okay. My Tesla's also super far to cycle right now, so I have to get all the way back to 1. That I can do. That's not really a concern. But this is still slightly concerning, for sure. Gonna get my... Oh, Evo Knight. Oh, my God. Do I lose the... I have to, like, defend out of my mind right now. Let's see what I can do. Bomber's putting in work. I think I have to get back to a Knight, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'll get back to a Knight. So I'll go Skellies, I'll go for the Bomber, then I'll Knight to protect everything. Please get the Knight. Okay, we caught it. Then I'll go... I have to E-Spirit. I'm going to activate King. Wait, go hold up, guys. I'm going to cook. I'm going to E-Spirit to activate King off this E-Drag. Then I'll Tesla to, like, pulse and reset it and kill it. Honestly, I'm down, like, 6 elixir right now. But I survived when I was down even more. So that was all I could really ask for. Now we have an Evo Tesla on the board. He has... no Evo Knight, he just used it, so his punish is kind of gone. If I'm not mistaken, he has a Bomber, right? So he might try and get me with some stupid Bomber shenanigans. Let's see, I'll get my second Tesla down, though. I'll get my Knight here, and if he goes for the Evo Bomber, I can, like, log it. Oh, there it is, Evo Bomber NATO. Okay, that's going to be... Okay, 2 hits on the tower. That's pretty bad, but I'll, like, kill it with my E-Spirit. Okay. I'm down damage, but I can win this, guys. I can win this. I'm pretty confident. I just have to defend perfectly and find the perfect opportunity to go in. I'm not going to win without getting a lock, I think. I can't just, like, spell cycle him from here. I could also start poisoning on defense if I want to, but I'm just worried about giving him, like, a free pump, you know? Like, this right here is a fat poison, but I just want to give him a pump. Anyway, I'll go Expo right now. Knight for the E-Drag plus Knight. Skelly's Bomber on this Lumberjack. That should kill it. E-Spirit as well to reset, and that's a mini lock right there. Beautiful. That'll actually reset one of the Skelly Drags onto the Bomber, which is even better. We do get a nice lock, so now he's going to be down to 1800. I really like that, actually. Like, this is looking really good. So, I'm in the lead. I'm down a bit of damage, but I am in the lead. That's all that really matters. I believe he has Evo Bomber, so... Yup, there it is. Evo Bomber NATO. Gonna go for the log plus E-Spirit. He gets 1. He gets 2, but thankfully... Oh, that E-Spirit didn't kill it. I might have lost. I'm going to go for the Expo. Good night to cut this out of range. I think I get a lock if I cut this out of range. Yes! Oh, that was so clean. That was perfect. Now I just protect, and we win. Gonna Bomber. Gonna E-Spirit. Gonna, like, make sure the Eater egg does not chain onto my Expo. And we won, guys. We won. Let's go. He's BMing. I'll just give him the global tourney back. Like, I don't know why he's BMing, dude. That was not, like, a great matchup. It was okay, but, I mean, he had Scaly Drag's E-Drag. Like, he could overwhelm me. I think I just kind of outplayed with the nice Expos at the right times and cutting the stuff out of range. Like, that was so clean at the end, man. So, really good win against Golem when I was down a lot from single. Like, I was playing down the whole game. That's 2-4-5-5, top 2,000 in the world, and 2 wins against Beatdown. So, really, really good stuff overall. Alright guys, I'm still undefeated, dude. I haven't lost yet. Like, I'm legit, like, 12-0 or 13-0 with this deck on ladder right now. I started at, like, 2100 with 3.0 Xbow Cycle. I tilted a bit from, like, 22. And then I just switched to this deck, and I have not lost a single one yet. Like, it's actually crazy. So I'll go in. Let's see what we can do off this Expo. He's playing Drill, right? He went Drill Wall Breakers, so pretty obvious. I'll go Knight to block. Okay, he does go for the LP. I'll Bomber to snipe that. Please be on the LP. Okay, no, it's not. Wonderful. I'll log as well, though. Let me just make this Expo get a mini lock. Beautiful. And that's going to be about 3,800, I want to say. Now he's going to go for the Drill Wall Breakers. I can guarantee it because I just cycled my log, just cycled my Bomber. Here it is, guys. Drill Wall Breakers incoming. Yep, that's why I waited to Tesla because I knew he was going to go for that. I'll just go Scaly's E-Spirit, I guess. Like, that should... Yeah, that's a pretty good defense, honestly. I took, like, one drill stab and then the drill spawn damage, and that's about it. Honestly, my starting hand, or not starting hand, my hand in general there was not the best, so I'll take it. He's playing Delivery. I am actually okay with that, to be honest with you, because Delivery is not good against Expo. It's good against, like, Evo Archers, against, like, counter-pushing Knights and stuff, but it doesn't actually get any value because you physically can't play it across the board. So against my Expo pushes, it really doesn't get much value, so I'm not really upset about that. I'll just cycle a log, I guess, and I think pre-Tesla. Big underrated part. Oh, I'll actually poison. Didn't know I had a poison, I guess, but I'll get that free poison right now. Thank you very much, dude. Okay, he's about to go Evo Wall Breaker, so I'll Tesla. Yep, told you guys. Like, these players are very predictable. I'll Knight for the Drill. This should, like, basically full defend. Yeah, we're good. We're gonna take no hits unless he has a NATO for some reason, but he shouldn't, right? Yeah, he doesn't. So we're good. Up 1,000 going into double is great. I think I'm down a bit of elixir. I'm up damage. I'm down elixir. But I'd honestly rather it be this way. I'd rather not be down damage and up elixir. Like, no one wants that. We're actually not down elixir. Wow. So I'll go in. I'll Bomber for the Delivery. Let's see if we can get it. Okay. Yep, that's going to be on tower. So that's a single bounce, maybe one more. We only get one. My Bombers have not been, like, the most broken, guys. Bombers can really be broken and get, like, double bounces on the tower. Like, they can really be obnoxious. So my Bombers haven't been, like, you know, game-ending broken, but they're obviously still putting in a lot of work. Gonna Expo again because I have a beautiful setup on the board. I have a Tesla. I have a Knight. Gonna pre-poison on whatever he plays. Like, I don't really care. Just want to spell cycle him. See, look at this, guys. Fireball could never do this. That's on the Tesla, by the way. Like, I can log. That Tesla literally died to the poison. Like, that is insane. We forced up the ability. I'm gonna have to Knight on top of the LP right now to kill it. And he goes for the Drill. Yeah, I can only presume in the left, so I'll Tesla to catch that. Skelly's as well. Gonna have to log because he went for his poison. That's fine, though. We're still up 1,000. Now, I don't know how to feel about going same lane, though, I'll be honest with you. I might have to switch it up and go in the right lane, because I don't want to just give him poison value in the left every single time. So I'll defensive Expo, you know, just force him to give me value. Goes for a log on it. That's fine. I can just E-Spirit. Gonna pre-Tesla right here. I'm not gonna poison that. I want to poison the left, so I'm not gonna take that. He's gonna Drill. Wow, I'm just gonna naked poison. Wait, okay, that's a terrible poison, guys. That literally accomplished nothing other than getting damage. But, like, he didn't need that at all. My tower is so healthy in the right. I don't know what that was. That was really bad. Look at that double bounce on the Bomber, by the way. Killing the LP. Absolutely ridiculous. I'll go in now. He just committed a lot on offense. I can log to kill this. Basically full counter. And we're basically winning already. Like, I can Knight to protect. I can Bomber to DPS. And he's forced to go, like, Delivery plus ability or something. He has to ability right now. We get a lock, though? No, we don't. Okay, a man can dream, right? I was like, okay, that's dead. That's a lock. But nope. Of course, Guardian. That's not even spawned yet. Still tanks for the Expo. We're still up 1,500 now. We definitely won, guys. Like, in this position, I should not lose. Even though it's very annoying. Like, he has Knight. He has Drill, Spam with, like, Log, whatever. I don't think I'll lose from this position. So I'll go for the E-Spirit Skellies. Oh, Bomber putting in work. Doing me a solid. And I'm just going to defensive Expo now. Force him to like either poison the Expo or get no value out of his poison. I can get back to a poison on that LP. He thought he was safe for my poison cycle, guys, but nope. Now we just log. 0 hits, beautiful, and we have like absolutely won. I'm gonna knight to like bridge block before it crosses the bridge. Tesla will kill the wall breakers, although my Duchess is about to get kind of destroyed. No, actually she's not. Wow, guys, this is like going so well. I'm gonna poison again, and he goes ability, but I can literally just go for the knight. Or Tesla rather. I don't know why I said LP. I'm not playing an LP. Tesla pulse, beautiful pulse. I love it, and it's gonna pulse on the drill as well. Log stuns the drill. Poison, that's going to be GG's. Beautiful win against drill. Not like a great matchup, but not super hard because he didn't have a bomber. That was like the biggest threat in the meta right now. Like any deck that has a bomber, that they can just spam bomber on your stuff. I didn't really have to worry about that all this game, and in fact he had to worry about that from me. So I feel like, you know, just bomber, like this deck just gives you an advantage over 3.0, guys. Like it's really sad how bad 3.0 is right now, but like that's kind of what it is. Okay, 2-4-8-2. I'm 1 off 2.5k. Let's get it. Alright guys, into our match against Gods of Asgard. Let's get it. We've been playing really well so far. Like, again, literally no losses. I think that's like 14 wins now, so just really good stuff. Like, not much else to say. Gonna knight to match his bomber. He's playing Evo Bomber. That's not surprising. Everyone is. Oh, this might be Giant. I'm gonna poison that pump. This is probably the Giant deck, guys. So I guess I'm gonna be in for kind of a hard one for my final match. But I can do it. I can do it. So let's see what he goes for. Golem. Okay, I'm gonna Expo. Now, I'm going to have to defend like my life depends on it, guys, because he's most likely going to ignore this entire Expo and go all in. I'm going to have to somehow defend this massive Golem push while being down Elixir, because I think he had a pump, if I'm not mistaken. And okay, I have like no air. So I'm going to go for the bomber, Tesla, then cycle back to my knight to protect my bomber and my Tesla from that E-Drag. Healer is a terrible sign. That's going to heal up the E-Drag. I have to poison on defense, I think, but I can't really do it like too early. I'm gonna have to wait. Okay, I'm gonna poison that. I think we defended, guys, because the Expo's helping out on defense too. He's gonna go ability on the LP, but I can just go for my Skellies to protect. I can like, okay, late log on all this, and the poison clubs clutch on the bomber. That's gonna be GG's, guys. I can't believe it. That was so clean. Wow, just really nice defense. Like that was really scary, but I defended well and I won because now I took his entire tower. Doesn't matter how much elixir I'm down, because like whatever happens, as long as I just defend this next Golem push, I'm gonna win. So he might pump. I actually do not know what to do about this information. Like I can't really go in because like no one cares about this second tower. I just have to full defend, I suppose. I think it's a misplay, guys. It could be my mistake, but I think it's a misplay to poison that pump. My friends are spectating right now. Shout out to Aldo and Edgar. They're like watching me push right now. But yeah, I'm not gonna like get any damage. I'm not even gonna bomber on that Golem. I don't care about the tower damage. I just care about full defending. So this is scary because he has a healer again. I'm gonna poison, but healer is gonna complicate things because he's gonna get like everything healed up. Like he's gonna get the E-Drag healed up. I'm gonna Tesla to kill that LP for sure. I have to get back to a second poison, I think. Like I don't think I have a choice in the matter, so I'll get my knight down. Second poison is here. As you can see, the first poison didn't really do much. Like it didn't really kill the E-Drag, because he was able to get it healed up, but second poison's gonna cook. We defended, guys. Oh man, this is so clean. Like this defense is just so nice. And also poison's so good on defense too. And even bomber, like archers would not be doing this against Golem. Like bomber for 2 elixir, it's basically better than archers. Like that's wild. But yeah, that's super clean, guys. Like, and those barbs will die to the bomber. That was like super clean defense. So that was a beautiful one. We beat down a bunch. We beat Cycle a few times. We beat what else did we beat? We beat like Lava, Golem, Drill. So like this has just been a great all-around video ladder push. And again, undefeated games. Like I'll check my battle log, but I don't think I've lost a single one recently. So like this is just really, really good. 2500, 1606. Amazing stuff. Basically top 1.5k in the world. I think I'll call it top 2000 though as my ladder push, even though it doesn't look as good. But yeah, that was super clean. So that's pretty much it, guys. Let's take a look at the battle log. Let's count the wins up, because I know for a fact I'm undefeated right now ever since using this deck. As you can see, like I started a while ago. Before I started recording, I beat these other ones. I had a coaching session there. Then I beat Hog EQ. I beat Monk. So let's count it up. So these are my losses with 3.0. Then I switched. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's 15 straight wins, guys. So what can I say? I'm doing pretty well. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Take care, and I will see you in the next one.